Hi. It's me, the one who's barred. Hey, Scott. Remember when I ran into you at the Peel Pub for the first time and I thought you were cool and nice and generous? And then one time I needed help, so I asked you, and you helped me? Yes, that was very nice. And then that led on to other things, which then led on to a breakup. You know, off and on kind of thing, right? And then, it was then you started the threat. I'm gonna have you kicked out of all my hosting spots. And you know what? That isn't fair. It's clearly on a personal basis. Remember when you told your boss you were scared of me, yet you'd say different to me on Facebook? I distanced myself from it all for a bit. I would go to the max like every day. Then I seen you walking down the street, and you started to cross the street to the max, and you seen me, and you started to veer away. But of course, me being nice, I'm like, no, don't walk away. Come on, it's okay. Right? And there you went. And then we started communicating and hanging out, and then you started helping me play pool, and then all of a sudden you wanted to date again. And I'm like, okay. And then you bring me to the bars where you did not want me in the first place. And that calls you out. Because, one, that proves you weren't scared of me and that you did lie to your boss. Two, you wouldn't hang out with somebody you're fucking scared of. Come on, let's get real here. And of course, you talk shit and you'd get a little bit angry when you would drink. Not like violent, but you would get angry and it was kind of annoying, okay? And then you would get jealous of harmless friends who would even go to your shows to support you. And you wouldn't like if I would hang out alone. So I didn't feel quite a connection there, but I felt all the connection as a friend, and I had never, ever had an issue with being your friend, right? But you said, we're gonna leave on good terms. And I said, yes, we're going to leave on good terms, right? Because you don't hate each other just because, you know, you dated for a little bit. But Scott, you then decided to go to my exes that I would talk about to you. Exes that have actually hurt me. And you would talk some shit. You would get involved in my business. You would message people to ask about me and not ask how I am, but more like asking for information, like fire, fuel. Even at the Peel Pub, Jeff, Brian, I have the evidence. But what really bothers me is, why do you have the right to kick me out? You do not have the right. It is on a personal level. I don't even have anything against you. The truth is you're uncomfortable with being around me. But I'm sorry. Life is life. I have a right to sing at the Peel Pub, the R-Bar, just as much as you do. And I have been very, very respectful. Clapping at the end of your songs, staying the whole time, listening, enjoying them. But you go around and tell everybody I'm harassing you? You want to know the truth? I have messages of you joking, saying that Robert was at the liquor store And, oh, I wanted to pay him for something. And then you guys all had a good laugh about how I'm no good in. Yeah, that's real professional. And that really shows your side of the story. But what is your side of the story? You don't have a your side to the story. You want to know why? Because I haven't talked to you. I haven't confronted you. I haven't done shit all. And you have the guts to turn all these tables around on me and lie to your boss, to your karaoke host friends, to your actual friends, to your fucking karaoke fans, and say I'm this horrible person, I'm harassing you, I won't leave you alone, and you get me barred. You stop me from singing. You stop me from having my release. Why? Because you don't feel comfortable around me. And it's so clear. You know I'm being respectful to you, but you just don't want to have me in the room. Well, Scott, I'm telling you right now that's not fair. And I'm telling you, all of you, at the R Bar, who have been around in the last 2 months, through a rough time I was going through, you heard all the shit he would say about me. Let's get real here. When I go to the bar, I notice him, and what? I go back to what I'm doing. Because his life is not my life. It's not my business. I'm not going to sit there and have a whole conversation and talk shit and say, oh yeah, he's doing this and this. Oh, did you hear he did this? Oh my God, I hate his thing. I don't do that, but you, Scott, you do. And all of you, or at least some of you, because I know he wouldn't be too honest with everybody because it's got to keep his cover, right? And he's always been super good at that. But it just so happens yesterday, I was recording, I guess what would be my last song. And I went outside to see what was going on because one of my friends had went outside, I guess to stick up for me through all the harassment I have been going through, all the rumors that have been going around about me, all the people, every time I go to the R Bar, that get in my face and try it and start with me and fight with me and mention his name and him saying a lot of disgusting things that I'm doing. So, who is doing what? Who is doing what? Who? What am I doing? I want you to give me one good reason why I should be barred. When I go there with a good attitude, I don't get all wasted there. I am respectful there. I sing there. You guys all clap when I'm done. Just because Scott Guthrie ain't happy, do you guys gotta stoop down to his level? No. Everybody has the right to sing. I have the right to be there. Glenn, I have the right to be there. Glenn, you need to hear me out. Scott Guthrie, you need to tell everybody that you've been lying. Bartenders, you know him. So if somebody knows that I'm not in the wrong and I'm still barred, that really makes me not so happy, and I will continue to go further with this until I have just as much right as you guys do and as Scott does. I have the right to sing there. We all have beautiful voices, and I am not settling for nothing less. I have been respectful. I will agree to continue being respectful, and I would love the same back, even though I've never really gotten that. But you know, I go there to sing, not to start shit. So I want to be allowed in there again. Because I do not cause no harm. I am not a shit disturber. I'm clearly not the one doing anything. I have all the screenshots. Shoot me a message. I have the video that records him trying to kick me out. Shoot me a message. Because this is not right. If any of you have any heart, I sing to help me get through depression. And you'd think where I've been going through a really hard couple of months, that it'd be good to see me back there singing, being a little happier. But on the worst day of all, Canada Day, right after that bar of me, like, come on. And all I did that night was sing. All I did was sing. And I am not responsible for others' actions, especially when I tell them to stop. Case closed. Let me back in. I deserve to sing. Do not stoop to his level. He is an ex. This does not need to be personal. It is not personal. This is a bar establishment. He chose to work in a bar establishment, which he made a choice to respect everybody who walks in there. And if he's not working and he's not comfortable, he can leave. All right? I do not need to be barred. I deserve to sing. Like, how hard is this to understand? Like, this is so wrong. This is so wrong. And I want to be a karaoke host someday. I think I have some potential. Think about it. But I'm not going to stop till people see who he really is.